and 10 seconds the game between Race and FN. The FN ARM Blue Commander, Race is Core Cyan Core Commander. The map is Jungle Plaza. This is the pretty huge map with the wind and a lot of metal around. As you can see, there are a lot of metal deposits spread on the map. And let's guess what's the possible strategist is on this map. Race is going with the classic vehicle plant start. I guess FN is going to do the same with ARM. And vehicle plant is not the bad start. I think it's the most classic opening in the huge maps because you can attack your opponent faster with whistles and instigators. You can make more construction vehicles. Not really more, but they expand faster in comparing to the keyboard opening, and they have the better non-allied power. They create maxes faster, and everything with vehicle start is accelerating. You accelerate with your expanding, you accelerate with your unit production, and you accelerate with your pressure at your opponent. Well, interesting. FN is going keyboard first. What is the profits of going keyboard first? It is that you can make more construction keyboards because they are a bit cheaper than construction vehicle units, but the weak side of opening of keyboards is their slower speed in comparing to construction units, vehicle construction units, and their a bit slower non-allied power as well. So basically you compensate the weak sides of expanding with construction keyboards by making more construction keyboards. And of course, overall, the units itself, like PV, is twice cheaper than Flash or Instigator in comparing. That's why you can basically defend yourself with PVs early on and try get some reclaims from the enemy's destroyed units, and also try to accelerate your pressure. But first, early gameplay is about wisely defending and wisely harassment at your opponent. This is very risky to attack Race with keyboard first, because Race overall likes to make LLTs pretty fast, and as you can see, as I'm saying, he has already placed the first one LLT, and FN's PVs have not passed yet the half of the map, and of course Race has LLT, for example, here, and I believe he is going to make more LLTs on the front line between spawns on the high port. Yeah, and he has started one LLT. FN is expanding very nicely. He's a bit ahead in the metal production, but he has forgotten about winds. So he's creating now a line of wind right there with his construction keyboard, which was assisting this keyboard lab. But now he released that he needs energy. Okay, Race is creating the second vehicle plant. FN is going massive tier 1 production, and this is nice to him. He's going to make a huge block of units coming from his spawn to Race's spawn, and it does mean that Race has to defend. and not to attack FN. This is very nice strategy. Oh, maybe pretty classic FN strategy, I don't know. Oh, technically it's overall the normal play for making a lot of tier 1 at first stage. Like this is 5 minutes, no one is going to make tier 2 yet. So the best plan is to keep pressuring at your opponent with a line of units, and meanwhile trying to defend yourself with defense structures. Like here I can make some MTs, but this gator might be able to kill this one if Race can pay attention, but it doesn't seem he is doing. Okay, now he has switched his spirit here, but too late. And I can understand why he didn't, because FN was sending his units to this area where Race has his construction vehicle, and Race likes to keep his construction vehicle alive as much as possible, but here he missed this one. Okay, there was small engagement between 2 or 3 PVs, but Race has made LT just in time to defend his construction unit. Okay, so the fan is making qubits, a lot of qubits, I mean construction qubits, to have a huge nanolate power and production of the units later on. Now he is making more energy storages. I believe he is going to make 2 at least, and then he might start making warriors or rocos, or maybe a mix of all the units. I don't understand. Is he making here construction keyword or it's a glitch? Okay. A very risky situation for Efe right now on his right side. Race has a group of like 9 gators, and there is not a single LT yet. Someone is messaging me in Discord. Let's not pay attention on this, and let's pay attention on the game. What players are doing. Oh, someone is really going crazy there. Race, please hear me, use the gators. Not really a great placement here, because 3 wins are blocking the pass from the lab. I don't understand why Race did send his gators back. He is free to kill all this stuff on the FN's base. FN is producing only Jeffies and Peewees. Okay, he was producing this. Why? Why Race did retreat? Oh, he is sending his gators to the LTs. Very unlucky and bad idea. He's gonna lose at least 3 gators before leaving this area. Okay. Race is creating the third vehicle plant. Oh, it was so close to kill all this stuff, but no. Next time. So what is going on here? It looks like Fence base is going to be overcrowded with all this stuff placed so close to each other. Wind, solars. Why solars? I'm not saying it's good. Not saying it's a bad idea, but yet I'm going to left one. A race is bringing on levers, and levers are known as a very dangerous anti-swarm unit because it has a very terrifying damage as for tier 1 units, and it has good speed but very short range, and it requires 2 or 3 shots to kill a PV, and at the same time levers good enough AoE splash damage to deal against several units at once. This is very nice unit, but you can counter it with Rocos or Javelins on the arm side. Or with Warriors as well, because Warriors are very tanky at tier 1 unit, as tier 1 unit, so they can absorb even damage from level. So looking at the map and the metal income, we can see that race is now ahead, and pretty much ahead by the way, like more than 50% or around 50% is more than FN's metal production. I believe that FN is going to reclaim his tier 1 labs soon and start making tier 2. This is why he's making these metal storages, to be sure that he is not going to access any metal from the reclaiming. Race is now on 4 tier 1 vehicle construction plants. This is insane, but it doesn't feel like a huge production. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's discuss about this. There is a line of units coming from the top side, and then it's going to go south. So it's like 10 units, or even 12 units right here. 7 right there, and how much moving dots can you see? I believe like 12 as well. A small group of units here. Sneaky gators on the right side. Race now knows that there is no any defenses, so he is going to eliminate everything and any one unit on this side. Meanwhile, Ethan is trying to do his own harassment at Race, but Race is ready and he has a huge powerful units here to defend against these flashes and these 4 levels, 6 gators, 2 Samsons. Like more than enough to kill any arm unit. So Weapon is making javelins right now. I think it's time to race to order tier 2 land because he has enough metal to do this. He is only needs a single construction vehicle to assist the tier 2 plant. This would be very nice to him to use his metal, or maybe make an air plant. I also have to mention that Race has much anti-air. Okay, he has 3 towers here, 1 there, and few, okay, not few, several here, but yet the left side is pure undefended. Okay, 2 defenders, but still I can't say that this is enough. For example, if FN decided to make a huge air forces, these 2 defenders wouldn't save Race, and to kill all these wind farms could be really crucial at this stage because Race would stall energy instantly, and this would mean he has to waste a lot of metal in the nothing. And so I think while there was not an energy production of Race, I think will make a tier 2 faster. Okay, here is a small raid. Can he do this? Perhaps no. Right now, Race is sending a huge army of levelers and gators on the main line. How to say? The main line between spawns, almost, because the main line is a bit, well, you know, screwed because of this hill. On the right side, Race also tried to do the engagement, but he lost because of these Furies and Javelin. Overall, it seems like AFN is going to be boxed very soon. Race is about to access solid metal, and now he is creating an advanced vehicle plant. Okay. A lot of LLTs. This is the only way to FN for FN to defend his side because all his units are now busy over here. But wait, Race is turning his units on the different direction, and FN has to chase all this army. But I believe this army is going to be destroyed in any way, whatever it will be, the units of FN or the LLTs. Yeah, doesn't seem that FN can raise at this point, because, oh my god, look at these fortresses right here. 5 LLTs, 2 LLTs, 3 LLTs, HLT, more LLTs around, so cheap. Okay, FN is now making tier 2 advanced. Tier 2 advanced, my god, what am I saying? Advanced keyword lab. Race has finished his advanced vehicle plant, but he doesn't. He is not paying attention over here. Maybe soon. We need more Reapers. Show us Reapers. The Reapers, the first unit you can make basically on such a rich map. But Race decides to make an advanced construction vehicle first, maybe for resource generators. This is the energy structure that gives you 250 energy, and this is very necessary to make because there are not winds enough to keep alive raised production of units. So you need something more than winds, and this is gonna be resource generators. And then Race is probably going to make Reapers, very dangerous against tier 1, because Reapers have good range, good HP, good vision, so they can see the enemies, and retreat if the enemy forces is much stronger. Well, I mean, I guess you know what I mean. I'm trying to explain while players are fighting what I mean. Well, the good vision of Reaper allows a Reaper to see if there are more units coming to itself, so he is able to retreat faster than some other units with low vision. That's what I mean. So you can kite pretty easily against swarms if there are a lot of units, because If Reaper, well, as I said, Reaper is a good unit, but you can still overwhelm it with a lot of units. For example, Gators coming from different angles, so Reaper can't escape if you don't pay attention, and it will die pretty fast to Swarm. But if you pay attention and you are ordering to retreat, then you can kite to one and destroy it. So now FN has more javelins to counter levelers. He's making more stampies right now. I would say that he has just started making stampies and not more. But yet, is it enough to defend against army for race? He's going to send very soon, very soon. He is creating another advanced vehicle plant. Extremely overpowerful position for this. I don't know where is the logic behind this one. Maybe the plan is to hide this vehicle plant between winds and prevent it from being bombed. Who knows? So now Reese is starting to make Reapers as expected. He is making more pulverizers. Pulverizers, oh my god. I'm sorry, not the best English. What is the chance for FN to win? Let's guess. Well, technically, as I mentioned before, the whole left side of race is not really much defended against air raids. Yes, there are 4 pulverizers and 2 pulverizers on the left side, and this is all. And it's not enough vision for race to see if there can fly the sneaky air transport. Well, except maybe this area. But for example, FN can try send a few bombers before his air transport. Yeah, this is the idea I'm trying to explain is very hard and very micro depending on. So what I'm saying about is, for example, is just what I'm saying is you can make the air lab, you can make few bombers with some peepers, you can make some atlases and mavericks, like 5. So then you send all your air forces on the left side with peepers, trying to be very sneaky. Then you bomb these maxes on the road, so you gain veterancy bonus for your bombers. For example, you use your bombers and the peepers with a group numbered 1. So it's like control 1, and you can control your bombers and peepers on the left side. The control 2, you can use your atlases. Okay, Reese is going to push FN pretty hard with his army, and it doesn't seem FN can defend this area right now. Anyway, let me finish. So you send your bombers and peepers with control 1, bombing these maxes, gaining veterancy. Then you destroy with your bombers these pulverizers. Ideally, if you do simulatingly bombing at these pulverizers with your bombers, so it can't shoot at your transports. And then with control 2, controlling your atlases, you are sending your atlases on this area, somewhere closer to Race's commander, then drop mavericks and kill the commander. Yeah, not of course right here, but somewhere there, because, yeah, you know, 5 pulverizers is much. Yeah, sorry me for huge philosophy of sneaky attacks. So we have not really missed. We have seen that Race had a huge army of levelers and gators coming from the north side across the right edge of the map, and he did pretty much damage. I guess there was several lines of wins, and Race has destroyed some maxes also. And this area overall is cleaned out of the defenses or any units, so Race can anytime send more and more raiding parties from this side to make FN very crazy. I don't see Reapers yet. Where is it? Okay. It doesn't seem that Race has bringed Reapers on yet. And now Race has Pyros. This is insane. I think it's over for FN. This guy is on the shape. That's all I can say. Using every unit of the game. Well, he has reclaimed 3 wins. More than 2 tier 2. FN is asking. Well, you can see. Okay, GG. Thank you for watching.